Hey guys, welcome. So we're gonna make my favorite smoothie. It is a mermaid smoothie, and I just forgot one of the main ingredients. Okay, got it. I tried to get everything out beforehand. Some kale. So this is gonna be full of smart drugs, nootropics. Okay, so we're gonna protect our brain. We're not gonna just protect our brain. We want it to be amazing because we have a lot of shit on our plate, right? We're trying to run businesses, we're trying to run households, we're trying to take care of ourselves. And guys, I hate the feeling of decision fatigue. I hate the feeling of my brain not being on. I have stuff to do and I need to do it well. I need to be able to think properly, clearly, think well. And I actually used to struggle with ADD, and my memory was awful, and that just drove me crazy. And ever since getting really healthy and using these things, these nootropics, I can learn and retain information so well. And now I'm even here teaching, and I'm also running a lot, like groceries, running a business, my children. You guys know, if you're a mom, you have to remember where everything in your house is. You have to remember that the garlic salt's in the back left corner, right? Okay, so here's the deal on these ingredients. This is lion's mane. This is a mushroom, and it actually protects the nerve endings in your brain and actually your whole body. So they've helped, I think it was just rats that they did the study on, but it actually helped with stroke because in people who are athletes use it to recover their nerves after a good workout. So this actually repairs nerve cells and nerve growth. That is incredible for your brain. So right here it says, it's good for memory and focus. I absolutely love lion's mane mushroom. MCT oil. MCT oil is medium chain triglycerides, and it is derived from coconut oil. So they take coconut oil and they take just that particular fat from coconut oil. What's wrong? Oh my goodness. If you go outside, I will bring you a smoothie. You don't want to go outside? No. Hey Morgan, my kid. Children. They don't want to play together and Sissy's upset. You guys have to stop. If he doesn't want to play with you, he doesn't have to. Alright, so I was talking about my lion's mane mushroom helps with nerve cells, so it's really good for memory, focus, and nerve health. I'm on a video, you can't do this. You cannot do this, you cannot do it. And then MCT oil, medium chain triglycerides. So this is going to protect the nerve endings in your brain, really good for memory and focus, and even full body nerve health. So if you're working out, it's going to help with that. Medium chain triglycerides are a particular oil from coconut oil that they have taken out, and it actually blocks a receptor in your brain that causes memory loss. And fats, healthy fats, are what feed your brain. So I use MCT oil in all kinds of stuff, my smoothies, my teas, my coffees. I'll put all of this in most of my drinks. And then I'm going to use spirulina. It's a really nutrient-dense algae. Green's incredible for your brain, for your whole health. And then this is another green powder I use called NutriClean. And one of my favorite things about this is it has 564 million CFUs of good bacteria, of probiotics. And guys, if your gut is not well, your brain can't be well. Gut health is super important. Your gut actually produces hormones like serotonin and dopamine that allow you to be happy. So if you have poor gut health, you can't even be happy, right? Literally, you can't produce those happy hormones. And then another one of my favorite ingredients, this stuff has so much good stuff in it. But one of my other favorite is ginkgo. It has ginkgo in it. And what that does is actually allow more blood circulation to go to your brain and allows your brain to process much better as well. Ginkgo is incredible. This has, it actually has spirulina in it too. All kinds of good stuff. So, then I'm going to use, what I do is I freeze a bunch of bananas the night before. I quarter them so I know 4 pieces is a whole banana, right? And then I've got some local Florida blueberries. And I've got some kale. And I'm going to have to give my baby too. They were all outside and they decided they did not want to be anymore. So, what we're going to do... Let's say hi, baby Jude. Hi, baby Jude. We're going to use... Let's see, there's one banana... 2 bananas, 3 bananas. I'm going to use about 4 bananas in this. And I usually do, my rule of thumb is like a banana per person, right? And then, I should have opened these beforehand. Hold on, baby Jude. 1 second. I'm actually going to put some of my powders and oils in here in between the 2 frozen things because you don't want the powders to clump up at the bottom or clump up at the top. So I've got a little like tablespoon in here for the spirulina. And actually, I don't have much spirulina left. I'm just going to dump it all in there. It's about 2 tablespoons. Oh, it's such a beautiful color. Let's see if you guys can see this. It's so beautiful. I love the bright green. And then I'm probably going to do about 2 tablespoons of lion's mane. You don't need a lot of this stuff. And guys, I give all this stuff to my kids too because their brains are growing so rapidly and they're learning so much. They really need that extra brain boost too, right? And this, I don't even measure. I just squirt some in. I would, if I had to guess when I make a single drink by myself, I'd probably use about half a teaspoon. Maybe a whole teaspoon I probably use.
My daddy gave me what?
And then I'm going to put my kale in between frozen too. So I did frozen bananas first, then I'll put my frozen blueberries in last. This also has a little scoop in it. 2 scoops is 1 serving. So I'm going to put like 4 scoops in here. The amount of greens you get in this green powder is absolutely phenomenal. Where's Jude's puffs?
Down here.
They're down here.
Was down here. Okay.
And that's how we do this when we're at home with kids, right? We improvise and we keep going.
Daddy gave me a piece of money.
Okay. So I'm going to read you a couple of these ingredients on here. Spirulina, soy protein, wheatgrass, barley grass, alfalfa, barley, the 464 million CFU probiotics, bee pollen, royal jelly, berry juice, chlorella. Red beet juice. Red beet juice is really, really good for you. I used to juice beets all the time. Milk thistle, ginkgo, green tea, Nova Scotia dolce. That is another type of algae. Aloe, bilberry, walnut, blackberry, blueberry, cabbage, celery, cranberry. Oh my goodness, there's turmeric. Turmeric is another really good neuron protector. It reduces inflammation. Really good for you. They actually consider turmeric another smart drug. So we're going to add some kale in between the two frozen too, because we don't want any of that stuff getting stuck like the powders in the fresh greens. This is fresh kale. This is not frozen. If I were to guess, I'm probably doing about a half of cup of kale.
Kale.
And I don't even have to tell you, greens are good for you, eat them. What's going to be so cool about this is between the spirulina and the kale and the blueberries, this is going to make a really pretty teal color. And so that's why I call it my mermaid smoothie.
Mermaid smoothie.
Mermaid smoothie.
I love mermaid smoothie.
And my kids love them. I mean, you can't, it tastes great. That's the amazing thing about this.
And they are pretty.
And they're pretty.
Yep.
I probably have
30 tablespoons of blueberries.
30 tablespoons. I probably have a good cup and a half of frozen blueberries in there, along with my 4 bananas and probably half a cup of kale.
Yeah, yummy mermaid smoothie. You were just stepping on the
And
tail.
then we're just gonna add some milk. If you want to boost your healthy fats even more, that's the thing your brain loves, is healthy fats. I actually use hemp milk a lot for my smoothies, but almond milk is what we have today. But hemp milk is full of incredible omega-3s and omega-6s for your brain. And I am not measuring this at all, but look how beautiful that color is. I'm just filling it. I just usually fill it to the top of all my ingredients, right? See if I can give you guys a look at this.
Ooh, smoothie. Mermaid smoothie. Mermaid smoothie. Mermaid
How beautiful.
smoothie. Mermaid smoothie. Ooh.
You gonna press the button, Baba? Do you press it?
2, 1. And mommy has 3 kids, and I'm the number 1. Chan's number 2, and then the baby's number 3. Baby's number 3.
You wanna say hi?